When a person is aware of the spiritual potential that's embedded in him and is able to use its strength in science, business, and life, then his progress will know no equal. Charles P. Steinmetz. China is one of the most heralded countries in the world, with a civilization that has already existed more than 7,000 years. It is believed that the Chinese culture originated from dragons. The Chinese consider themselves to be the descendants of dragons. The people of China carefully protect the cultural traditions of their country. To this day, they have not strayed from ancient wisdom. They follow the middle path, based on the philosophy of Chan Buddhism and Taoism. The cornerstone of this philosophy is the pursuit of self-perfection and the understanding that a happy life begins with a healthy body, mind, and spirit. As the old proverb goes, to do what you want to do is the ultimate prison, but to do what you need to do will bring you to ultimate freedom. You must pursue this journey as soon as possible. While the exact origin of the Ba Duan Jin form of Qi Gong remains unknown, it is believed that this complex was practiced thousands of years ago by a man named Lao Tzu, one of the greatest teachers of an ancient Chinese emperor. The 8 exercises of Ba Duan Jin were preserved to this day, and here we will show you how to master it. The Chinese masters believed that each noble person must follow this way, the non-stop sharpening of the body, mind, and spirit in the fire of the will. No one knows the origin of this unique Chinese system of self-perfection, but in China, people believe that they got that knowledge from the ancient gods. All facets of the human personality are developed in this system. This system allows you to develop your external and internal awareness. When life is hitting us hard, the martial arts will help us either hold the strike, stand up and move on, or prevent bad situations in life and not be in the wrong place at the wrong time. This unique Chinese system of self-perfection unites and brings you to harmony with the world around you. In the frame of this movie, we will talk about one part of this system, known as Qi Gong. The strict translation of Qi Gong means breath work. There are 3 levels of difficulty of Ba Duan Jin. The first level is appropriate for beginners of all ages. It will take at least 6 months of dedicated practice to master the fundamentals, building your coordination and muscle memory, connecting your breath with your movements, and developing your joints and tendons. This first level of the complex will take just under 30 minutes to complete. Each exercise must be performed with exacting precision and a minimum of 5 times in each direction. As the old proverb goes, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. We encourage you to take this first step towards self-perfection with Qi Gong.
To prepare your body for Ba Duan Jin, we will begin with 3 basic exercises. Before you begin these exercises, it is recommended to consult with your physician. After all, it is important to know if your body is able to withstand the necessary work of this Qi Gong. The first exercise is full body breathing. This includes lower breathing, middle breathing, and upper breathing. This serves the purpose of concentrating your energy in the lower dantian. The depth and duration of your inhale and exhale should be equal. Stomach massage. When performing this exercise, women should keep their left hand above their right. Men should keep their right hand on top. Move your hands in a circular motion, 36 times clockwise and then 36 times counterclockwise. When your hands reach their lowest point, just below the belly button, press against your stomach and exhale. When your hands are moving upwards, inhale and expand your stomach. Traditionally, it is known that power comes from the core, the abdominal area. In China, this area is known as Diantian. For this reason, it is important to stimulate the core and wake up energy before exercise. We do this by massaging the internal organs. You have to really push against your body to wake up your internal organs and prepare them for work. The next exercise is known as look to the left, look to the right. This seemingly simple exercise stimulates what's known as the adrenal glands. The adrenal glands are located right above the kidneys. Their stimulation improves your metabolism, blood pressure, and response to stress. Use your lower back and your hips to rotate your body, ensuring your eyes remain open and your head follows the body. Your arms and shoulders should be relaxed. Your arms follow the motion of your body. You may feel a slight numbness in your fingertips. This is normal as blood is rushing through them due to the wide and fast movements. When done correctly, this rotation will ensure the proper development of the nerve system of your spine, your equilibrium, the tension in your muscles, and leave the mind focused. The recommended time for the exercise is around 2 minutes. And now, slowing down the motion. Additional details to remember to ensure the highest quality of your performance in the Qi Gong complex. You must breathe solely through your nose during all 8 exercises in Ba Duan Jin. The tongue is at the base of the upper teeth. The teeth are tightly compressed. The lips are closed. Focus should be directed to the top of your head with your head slightly forward as if you were a puppet. The eyes should be slightly closed and the feet are shoulder width, apart, and parallel. The knees should be slightly bent and the tailbone drawn forward. If your attention is directed to the 9 main points on the foot, balance will be maintained. If you follow these movement details, your development of Qi Gong will be most effective. Ba Duan Jin, the 8-piece brocade. Qi Gong for strengthening your health and your will. At this point, we are ready to do Ba Duan Jin, the main series of exercises. The first exercise is 2 arms supporting the sky. Your leg position is very important. Your feet should be parallel, shoulder width apart. Begin with your knees slightly bent, your hands clasped below your belly button. The tips of your thumbs should be touching each other. Breathe as follows. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bend your knees as you exhale. Straighten your legs as you inhale. This is a full body exercise. There should be a smooth connection between your movement of hands and your legs. In all the exercises of Ba Duan Jin, you should breathe through your lower stomach. With the simultaneous movement of your hands down your sides, your fingers should be stretched up to create tension in the forearms, with attention focused on the tips of your fingers. This movement is very healthy for the 3 heaters. The upper heater is the heart and lungs. The middle heater is intestines and liver. The lower heater is the kidneys and spleen. The second exercise, use your bow and arrow to shoot an eagle. This exercise affects your liver and lungs and must be done in the horseman's stance. When you move your arms to the outside, position your hands as if you are holding a sword. The index and middle fingers together should be pointed, outward and stretched. Your eyes should follow the movement of your fingertips. Your reverse arm should be on the same plane as your outstretched arm, in a fist, as if you are pulling the string of a bow. Breathe as follows. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. In the second exercise, try to keep your balance evenly distributed between your legs while squatting. Do not transfer your weight from leg to leg. Since your eyes control the tips of your index and middle fingers, your head should follow as well. The third exercise. This exercise is known as bring your liver to balance by lifting your stomach. Your feet should be shoulder-width apart and parallel. Breathe as follows. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try to keep your fingers stretched upward to create tension in your forearms. The upper arm makes a long movement down your side, and the lower one moves around your hip in a very short movement. Despite the fact that the arm movements are different, you should try to synchronize them so they end at the same time. Make sure that as your arm rises, the shoulder and thigh on that side move slightly forward. This exercise affects your stomach and normalizes its work. The fourth exercise. There are 5 types of fatigue and 7 wounds. Look behind you. This exercise has an effect on the 5 yin organs: heart, lungs, kidney, liver, and spleen. Breathe as follows. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. The knees straighten as the body moves up. Then the head and body twist in one direction with the arms bent and palms extended to the level of the solar plexus. The legs remain straight to stretch the knee joint. Then the body begins to return forward with the head, and at that moment the knees begin to bend. Effort manifests itself from the center of the palms, as if we were pressing something down. Fingers remain stretched as you start turning until the end of the motion. The fifth exercise. Wave your head and wag your tail as your heart goes through the fire. This exercise gives strength to the central nervous system and develops the waist. Breathe as follows. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. During the motion, you will transfer most of your weight to the leg that you're turning towards. The other leg must remain straight. You need to see what's behind you. You should feel your back stretch while twisting. Your feet should be kept parallel. The sixth exercise. Stretch back 7 times and 100 diseases will disappear. This exercise strengthens your body as a whole. Breathe as follows. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. When you go forward, keep your back and legs straight. At the beginning level, it is recommended not to bend back too much, but to simply stretch your arms back while keeping your back straight. The fingers should be stretched up to create tension in the forearms. When rising, use a scooping motion from a low squatting position. When moving down, keep your knees straight. Clasp your legs and slightly pull yourself down, thus making an effort to stretch the ligaments. The seventh exercise. Bring your fists together, look enraged, and raise your Qi power. It is traditionally believed that the inner energy in the human body is born in the kidneys. This exercise regulates and stimulates the work of your kidneys. Breathe as follows. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. It is performed from a horse rider's position. Feet should be parallel with the knees bent, creating strong tension in the hips. When you inhale, you need to send your fists toward each other. When you exhale, move one of your fists out. Upon inhale, straighten your elbows and knees, keeping the movement of the arms and legs synchronized. Upon exhale, keep your fingers stretched upward and spread your arms down your sides, keeping tension in your forearms. As we lower our arms down, our legs also bend in a simultaneous movement and we return to the starting position. The 8th exercise. Your 2 hands control your feet, strengthen your waist and kidneys. As traditional Chinese medicine states, the body position utilized in this exercise unites the work of your tendons, feet, and wrists. However, the main benefit is developing strength in the muscles and tendons of your lumbar area or lower back. Breathe as follows. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Ensure your feet are together with palms facing down and fingers extended forward. While inhaling, we raise the heels upward, and while exhaling, we lower them, then follow with stretching the toes. The central idea of Qi Gong is doing everything carefully with great attention to detail. With every movement, strive for perfection. Above all else, be sure to connect your movement directly with your breathing. Only when done correctly will the true benefits of Qi Gong be attained. Once you have completed the Ba Duan Jin complex, we recommend doing a joints warm-up. These exercises are simple but important. Do everything as demonstrated without changing the sequence. The order in which you perform these exercises is crucial. Each exercise must be done no less than 10 times in each direction. Neck rotation. We begin this exercise with the rotation of the head to the left. Make sure your legs are together with your hands behind your back. Your neck rotation should be slow to ensure maximum range of movement. Proper execution of this exercise will improve your equilibrium, strengthen the tendons and muscles in the neck, and maintain a well-functioning cervical spine. Now rotate to the right. Wrist rotations. Your arms should be bent with your elbows pointing down. Your breathing should be natural. This exercise begins with the rotation of your wrists inward, which develops the forearms as well as your triceps. Next, we rotate the wrists outward, which further develops the forearms along with the biceps. Elbow rotation. With the right hand on the lower ribs, we reach out with the left arm as if striking with a horizontal fist. Make sure your fist is on your central line, in the middle of your body. Proceed to rotate your elbow forward, moving your fist in a circle along your central line as if you were beating a bag in front of you. Keep this movement measured and not too fast to ensure the highest quality of your muscle and elbow joint development. Then, reverse the elbow rotation, remembering to keep the fist on your central line. Then this process repeats with your right arm. Arm rotation. With your right hand on your thigh, raise your left arm and begin to rotate it forward on its axis, keeping the arm straight. Note that your thigh should slightly follow the movement of your arm. Then begin to rotate the arm backwards. Now change arms with your left palm on your thigh and your right arm rotating forward. Pelvis rotation. Place your hands on your hips with your knees straight and feet pointed outward. Now rotate your hips to the left, maintaining movement through the hip joints and pushing the hips with your hands as you rotate. Now rotate to the right. Knee rotation. With your legs slightly wider than shoulder width apart, crouch down and grab your kneecaps. With your hands controlling the knee joints, begin to rotate your knees inward. Exhale each time your knees come together, ensuring that they nearly touch. Now rotate outside. Low breathing. We recommend you conclude with an exercise known as low breathing. This is an important exercise to regulate and stabilize your cardiovascular system, which returns both your body and mind to a natural state and normal work. Be sure to breathe deeply through your dantian. Breathe as follows. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. The great master of martial arts, Bruce Lee, once said, "True joy comes from the inside, when you are able to give physical expression to your inner feelings and emotions." Apply this in your life, and your life will be more full, healthy, and passionate.